So aging and ill health, yeah, they're just, and I remember wondering about that, and then I understood it, because there's a science to all of it, and your cells are amazing, and you are amazing, and your brain is amazing, and that's why we've got so many external programs in the process to keep your brain locked down from really discovering, because they say you use, what, less than 10% of your brain. What if you use more? Then guess what? You would be teleporting, you would be traveling, you'd be doing so many things. And it's not an impossibility, it is a fact. It is your right, because your body is a vehicle, it's a ship. It's a ship designed for this particular reality, because this reality, like all other realities, are designed based on specific formulas. And I always say the oxygen, the gaseous laws of this reality then. All of the components that make up this reality, your body had to be designed to fit into the components of that, of the laws that were going to govern this, this reality. We get all kinds of, I get all kinds of interesting things that happen sometimes when I'm talking, so I never know. Yeah, exactly. But so we have to remember that our bodies are vehicles. They're vehicles, and they're not activated. That's what's happened. They're not activated. So you're living off of programs. You're living off of just stored information and nothing really new. We're trying to move into new information right now, but guess what? What happens is there's literal interference run. And when I say interference, because I'm dealing with energy, I'm talking about frequency. Things that happen, your survival program, where you're trying to figure out how you're going to eat, how are you going to do all of those things. And when you start trying to discover more, you get distracted. Suddenly, you're distracted because a bill came in. Just some off-the-wall things come in, and it runs what I call literal interference. It's like a short circuit. And now you're focused on that, and then your mind is taken off of that. When, if you take your mind off of that and focus on the other, it's going to get taken care of. That's really the bottom line of it. And that's a tough lesson for all of us. It's very hard. Because no matter how many times you see something comes about, you know, you've been worrying, and then all of a sudden, you know, here it is. It shows up. You're like, oh, I'm so grateful. God is good. Oh, that'll go right out the door when the next problem comes along. That goes right out the door. Because you forget all about that, because now you're not sure if you're going to have the same luck as you did the last time. And it's exactly what happens. But what you have to realize is those are your moments of learning. Those are your exercise programs. Those are your exercise programs, because how else are you going to do this stuff? How else are you going to do all this stuff that you're talking about that you want to do if you don't get an exercise program? So now you've got to be able to hold that, to just know. And it's that knowing. It's not believing. You've got to know, because it's that knowingness that brings it about. It's already going to come about, but you run interference with your doubt. Because your doubt, everything is measuring a vibration. Everything is measuring a frequency. And so that runs interference with what you're desiring, literally falling through time. And I know I jumped ahead of what I had planned to, but you know what? I never know. I just go with the moment. Because whatever is coming out of my mouth, I figured that's what I'm supposed to be saying right now. But this, I want to say this